Welcome to Box Wine Therapy, where the wine is cheap and the therapy's priceless.
We're two best friends, a couple of moms, and professional oversharers here to spill the wine and real life. I'm Kayla.
I'm Hannah.
Now let's get it started.
Welcome to Box Wine Therapy.
I feel like we're in your favorite movie right now.
No.
Yeah.
We're about to tell you a story about a forest far, far away. And we look like Elf at a little girl table. Like, it's been a long night. We've been doing a lot of reels. We've been making videos for you guys.
I can't wait for you to see them.
You're going to giggle.
They're so good.
You're going to giggle. Like one-hit wonders tonight.
Yep.
Every single one. It was like, one time, nailed it,
Yeah.
nailed it.
We are professionals now in the reel making world.
So you guys just catch up with those follows and the likes and stuff. Hey, y'all are watching. That's good. We're getting there. We're like 1,500 views on our videos.
That's amazing.
You know what? To us, feels like 3 million.
I know.
Reached 1,000.
Yeah.
Go us. So plans changed a little bit. We were supposed to be at Kayla's this week. It typically works a little better because she has one kid so far.
Yep.
But, you know, life happens. And as we were packing up to leave Thanksgiving from my husband's parents' house, his truck broke down. Just didn't want to start. So I was like, well, you might as well stay here one more day. So here I am yet again. Kids, alone, single mom in it.
But I will say it's nice that they go to bed actually pretty well.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we're just in the living room. And
yeah,
I think I just said we're just in living room.
We are just in living room.
I have purse.
Sometimes I talk to Lemmy and I'll go, yeah, you like that, Lemmy? And she'll go, Mom, are you talking funny? I'm like, yeah, I'm talking in an accent. You like it? Yeah. And she tries to do it back. Katie, shout out. Whenever Katie and I would have our girls' nights where we would drink like a bottle of wine at a time, watching any TLC show or The Bachelorette, we'd just get drunk and talk in English accents all night. Her husband thought we were quite funny.
I'm sure he did.
Sure, yes. 2 drunk girls every Tuesday in his basement. She worked a real job, but she was just younger than me and could do the no sleep thing much better than I could. And back then, I could do it a little better.
Yeah.
But also, I was a server and we were closed Monday and Tuesday. So
it was like your weekend then.
Yeah. It was
That's
like my
cool.
Saturday night. So go to Katie's and she'd cook us dinner and down a bottle of wine, get drunk and watch a show and spend the night. It was fun.
Yeah, perfect.
So every now and then, I like to bring my accent back out.
You're good at accents too.
Thank you, mate.
It's like English, Australian. I don't know.
But it was doing that. But yeah, and then my kids were having meltdowns when Kayla got here.
Mm-hmm. But crisis averted quite quickly. It's fine.
Figured it out. Thank God
Sometimes you just gotta let them eat snacks instead of dinner or something. I tried to call the mac and cheese snack to see if Brooklyn would eat it. I'm like, oh, you want this snack? And she's like, ain't fooling me.
The second Kayla walked in, I'm like torturing my child by like trying to force feed mac and cheese into her mouth because she's doing it. But if you like get it in her mouth, she suddenly realizes, oh, I do like this.
Yeah.
I'll eat it. And so I like get a bite in there. And as Kayla walks in the door, she's like, I just got a timeout. Because she was throwing stuff because she didn't want to eat her food. And then Brooklyn is screaming because I'm trying to force feed her. Welcome to my home.
Yay, kids.
Yay. So thank God for Kayla. So then we played a little bit with her food and got her to like nearly eat some. Didn't really happen. And finally I was like, you know what? You're going to have a pouch because you know who's not getting up at 3 a.m. again because you woke up hungry? Me. Here.
Yep.
You know, sometimes it's just easier. And listen, if you don't have kids, you don't get to judge that.
Yeah.
Okay. Or if you had kids 80 years ago who were easy, I don't know.
They forget. I feel like parents who had kids even 10 years ago, you forget the hard parts, you know?
Right.
The negotiations that have to happen.
And I feel like if people didn't have kids this close,
yeah.
Like, I feel like that's hard for a lot of our family is like, I was 6 years apart from my brother. Rusty and his siblings were so far apart in age too, that it's like nobody had toddlers.
Yeah.
Both toddlers at the same time, right next to each other, screaming at each other, egging each other on.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's
a whole new ball game.
It's a whole new ball game, even for us. Like, welcome. We're doing it for the first time too.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but yeah, oh man. Oh, it's rough.
We had my daughter's 2nd birthday yesterday. It was Frozen theme, and she just loves Anna and Elsa right now.
We're big into Frozen too right now.
And it's just cute.
And I told Kayla this morning. Unpopular opinion, I like Frozen 2 better.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty wild. I think it makes sense because it is a little bit more adult and does have a great storyline. Yeah. But I feel like it didn't capture Maddie's attention until just recently.
See, Lemmy loves Frozen 2 right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it's like as
yeah, I was gonna say the songs aren't as like uplifting and catchy and like make you want to dance like the first one is, but I like that they have all the little spin-offs too. We love all of them. And then I love to be able to rotate through them instead of just the same movie all the time.
Do you know how annoying it would be to rewind movies?
Oh, I know. Like,
and if you're younger, then
well, I feel like I learned it quite young.
I'm like, no, but I'm saying like
stop, rewind.
People younger than us.
Oh, yeah. Like they have no idea what that's even about.
Probably 5 years younger than us. I don't know. If you're 30, do you know what a VHS is?
Yeah, I wonder. When did DVDs come out? Like, I feel like I remember having...
Like 10?
Yeah, I remember having Disney movies on VHS, and then it was that slow transition of like, the DVDs coming out. So like, do I get the same
DVDs.
one?
Yeah.
Really?
No, not doing it.
I think I had just a handful of DVDs, but Blu-ray, drawing the line at that. Nope.
Yeah, I feel like we maybe had like, I think my mom still has a stack of DVDs this big.
Really?
This is the amount of DVDs. But what's funny is, so I asked the other day on our Instagram story, I was like, what is something people had growing up that made you think like, oh, they're rich? Oh. And somebody put a 2-story home.
Yeah.
This one broke my heart. It said a mom and a dad who were still together. And I was like, oh, I want to hug you.
Yeah.
And then mine was like 2 refrigerators, or somebody said 2 refrigerators, like one on the inside.
Garage fridge.
Yeah, garage fridge. Yeah. A finished basement was one.
Yeah.
Because nobody had finished basements unless they were rich.
See, and that's what's weird is I had technically a 2-story home, but it was a split level. So
it
wasn't
so
like,
many
you know what I mean? It's not like the same thing, I don't think.
No. I don't know, do they mean like a 3-story if they add a basement in?
Maybe. Yeah, because all of them have
they're like
basement.
Big.
Yeah.
But another one for me was if people had a lot of DVDs.
Oh, yeah.
Like I remember going over to Christy's house. Shout out Christy. Sorry, I'm trying not to look at the bottom screen, you guys, but we're too big to get out of these chairs and close the computer. So just if you see us looking down a few times,
we're
that's
like
what we're doing. But Christy and them, they had a shelf or like a ledge wall, a half wall kind of all the way around their basement.
Oh, wow.
And it was lined.
I had that too. Wow. So my neighbors, they went drag racing. So then they had the RV and the cars that they were racing. So you knew that they were rich. And then they had that, remember the big TVs, the tube TVs, but it was like 64, 84 inch or however big. It was like a movie theater to me.
Or if people had the fridge freezers that weren't on top and bottom, like they were French door, you were rich.
We had one of those, but later in life.
Yeah.
But later. Like, teen.
Those, I mean, it's crazy because now when you look at it, I'm sure like if those people's parents were listening, they'd be like, I made $65,000 a year. You're like, you made $300,000.
You had to be
loaded.
Making it. Did you have? It just poof,
gone.
There it goes.
Oh, jeans. If people had a lot of jeans, I thought they were rich.
Yep.
I think I've said that before on a pod, but it sticks with me.
That or you just told me.
Yeah, who knows?
I remember one time Jordan Holt came over and she was like, you have, like, your whole closet is all from Aeropostale or whatever, you know? She's like, you have, like, every shirt they sell. I'm like, no, I don't. Like, I felt like it was, like, a bad thing.
You're spoiled.
I know.
You were.
I was.
It's fine.
Yep.
Hey, take what you get.
I turned out fine.
Sure did. Fine
Still spoiled.
And I like it that way. As I told her, I bought this really cute set on a sale.
Oh, I'm drinking cranberry juice, by the way, so no one freaks out.
I am not. So freak out. I bought this really cute set that was on sale and it's hot pink, and you guys are going to see it in so many episodes because I'm freaking in love with it. And I text Kayla and I was like, oh my gosh, you should be so proud. Or I told her on the phone, I'm like, you should be so proud of me because this was full price when I first fell in love with it almost a year ago. And then I was like, oh, I'm not spending $60 for a sweatshirt and $60 for sweatpants. Like, they're stupid. They're plain. They're just really pretty hot pink. And so then all of a sudden I got a notification from Gap saying like, oh, Black Friday sale early. And I was like, if this is on sale. And it was. And I got the sweatpants for like $15 and the sweatshirt for like $20.
You know, when I looked at that sale, then actually on Black Friday, those were excluded. You're not kidding, because I thought after I looked it up, I looked at them and I was like, okay, I don't need it. Like, I've got 2 or 3 hot pink sweatsuit sets, you know. And then but I love pink, so whatever. Anyway, so then I started thinking like, well, maybe I will just get it. And so Black Friday logged on to Gap, and then nope, excluded from a sale. I was like, no.
Well, and then she tells me also, you asked if I thought, not that this matters to anybody else, but if I thought the larges, so I was like, I'm going to go large because it said they were a little bit longer in length. Well, no, what I didn't remember, that I also bought talls.
Oh.
I should have just bought the mediums. Because,
Same.
like, if I put my phone in the pocket, they just start sliding off me.
Yeah,
and,
I've got pants like that too.
which is great. I feel really skinny. Really skinny.
But it's just annoying.
And they're super long. And I was like, damn, these are so long. What the hell? But they were also like the cinched ankle joggers. You know, back in high school, we always just cut that cinched ankle. And shit,
those weren't cool.
These are 10 or 15 bucks cheaper than the other ones. I'm going to cut them. And so that's what I did. And I was like, oh, maybe that's why I ordered long. I don't know. But they're quite a bit long. So I might even cut the bottoms off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
I could.
Yep.
And luckily I have really high hips because if I just unfold them, or like I was rolling them down so that they'd stay a little tighter. But if I unroll them all the way and wear them under my boobs,
tuck them into your bra.
Pretty much I could do that. They stay up. So there's that.
Tricks of the trade.
Yeah, then this turd over here, she's like, I just spend the money on them right now. I have enough of those. And I was like, okay. And then but you know what I did buy on Black Friday sale? A bunch of sweat sets and
I went to Aerie.
And I was like, I thought we weren't spending money.
I was like, I lied.
You're going to regret it when you see me wearing this all the time.
You know, it is the most beautiful pink color, and so hopefully they'll have another sale someday. But I gotta get rid of, like, one of the sets of pink that I have.
Or just keep them all. Why do you gotta get rid of everything? Or like me,
so what I'm trying,
full closet.
What I'm trying to get to is that where, like, I love the things that are in my closet. I keep so many things where one of the pink sets that I'm thinking of right now, I bought on, like, a resale site, and it was new with tags, just from Amazon. Like, it's not even, like, a big brand or anything, but bought it new with tags, and there's no returns when you do something like that, and it's just not soft. It's cute to look at,
yeah, I can't.
But it's so uncomfortable, and I've worn the heck out of it because I feel like, oh, I spent the money on it. Well, it probably was like $25.
Yeah.
But I wear the heck out of things that I don't actually like. They're either not flattering on me, or they're not comfortable, and then I'm like, why am I doing that?
Yeah, why do you buy it?
I know. Well, you know what it is? If I shop online,
you can't feel it first.
99% of the time, it sucks.
I get it.
In-store shopping is where it's at. Whereas if you need pajamas,
these were way softer.
Aerie are amazing. Those ones, I know, me too. When I felt it, because online I was like, they look a little bit not crunchy. Like stiff, but crunchy.
Like they'd be cotton. Like,
yep.
Yeah, but those are very comfy. Another side note, you guys.
I know I keep looking at your tree.
So I decided this year that with 2 toddlers, like Lemmy has learned, like, don't pulls off the tree, but she just learned that. I'm like, Brooklyn is gonna be running up here, yanking shit off like Lemmy was doing, and I would get so mad, and I'd be sending Kayla snaps of like my half bald tree because Lemmy was just pulling crap off last year. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? Not stress myself out with it this year, and I'm not gonna spend a crap ton of money on other ornaments. I spent $20 on Amazon, and I bought these multicolored velvet neon bows, and they had other colors too, and they are just twisty ties.
Oh, that's nice.
Twisty tie it on, and the kids can't just yank them off.
They're so cute. I thought they were candy canes, that's why I kept looking at them.
No,
out of the corner of my eye.
I'm like so in love with them, and I feel like it's just perfect with the other lights. It is just what I needed.
I love that. I almost changed my entire theme this year to like more of a multicolored candy cane or Candyland kind of theme, but I already had the buffalo plaid from the previous 2 years ago, I think, is when I finally like buckled down and bought all matching ornaments and like
and you were so
decorations. Yeah, I was like, finally, because usually I do the stupid thing, both with clothes where I'm like, oh, I'm only going to buy the top because I don't want to spend all the money to get the full matching set. And then I'm just annoyed with myself that it doesn't match anything else. And so then anyway, with Christmas decorations and everything else, I did the same thing where I'd buy like 1 or 2 things a year. And that year I was like, nope, I'm just going all out and going to buy everything that matches. And then I lucked out because my grandma had the buffalo plaid too, but she was like, nah, I'm just done with it. So I'll just send those down to you and you can use whatever you want. And it is beautiful. She decorated at my house and put other things that I wouldn't have thought to put up. Because I'm so, black
stuck
and
in
white,
your ways.
tunnel vision. I'm like, well, I decorated it like this one time, and so that's the way to do it. And then she's putting up like cute bows on the cabinets and extra things where I never would have thought that they could go.
I don't know if we've talked about there's been so many things where like with this podcasting stuff that I thought Kayla was going to be like 100% the whole producer, like she was going to do all the behind the scenes. No. Because she can't think outside of the box.
Yep.
So if something doesn't work for her, the exact second she tries it in the one way she read, she won't look it up.
I'm like,
she's like,
it doesn't work.
I've tried and it doesn't work, and I'm just done. And well, did you Google did you look up a YouTube video on it? No. I just read this one blurb on ChatGPT. And I'm like, okay, but like the other 3 things we found on YouTube and the software we use has like actual self-help videos to like walk us through it. And she's like, nope, I can't find it. And
I know,
like,
I was so frustrated.
For future reference, here's the video, but I already fixed it and this, and this. So, it is what it is at this point.
You know what it is,
I am now producer Hannah.
I don't have time with my own brain. I have a toddler that's constantly like needing my attention.
Yeah.
And I hate to like be like, pushing her away, or you know what I mean? So
and I have lunch breaks and like when the kids go to bed and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's not as like I try to do it when my kids are not around in any way, shape, or form.
And your kids are great at taking long naps.
Oh yeah.
And so that's where I'm like, I felt like the pockets of time that I could put towards it. It was like,
which it was poof. It all works, and it's fun, but it's just funny because neither one of us thought it was going to be this way. Mm-hmm. We all thought like
same with the social media stuff. Hannah is amazing at it, and I'm just like, and I feel like I'm not doing anything but like, showing up.
This girl hit 10,000 followers on TikTok
finally,
but she doesn't know how to do half the shit. I'm like, how'd you get there, Kayla?
Just by my cute smile.
That's right. By the way, you should share a clip of us on there and started a thing.
I will. I have talked about it before, actually, and people have commented, and they're like,
I feel like I see all your videos. Apparently not.
The things that, and that's the problem, because the ones that actually do well are my ostomy videos. Yeah. Anytime I do anything else, flop.
And know why it is? It's because the algorithm, because it doesn't hear any of the words you normally use. So you should say something like, normally if I post an ostomy video, it's really well. And so I know this is not my ostomy related content. If you want to take a listen,
things that are related, like my ostomy bags, are like a bag of wine,
like
that's inside the boxed wine.
Yes, because honestly, it listens. Because on TikTok, it used to say like, if you're gonna post a hashtag, make sure you mention that hashtag in your video.
I always thought it was like you have to put the text in your video, and you could like hide it away from the screen.
You could do that, or it says to like mention it, so it writes it in the caption.
Sure, duh.
So use the word, or like if it's like a trending like thing that everybody's doing, like a challenge, you're supposed to say like, I'm doing this challenge, and then it picks it up and it goes for it. But I don't think Instagram is the same way. But also, let me just say, if you've ever been personally victimized by Regina George, aka Instagram, raise your hand, because I love hashtags. Okay,
I had a thought.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. They only allow 3 hashtags as of this week.
In your
the
description.
Oh, in the comments?
I think in the comments you could.
Would it show up in the algorithm for people? If it's in the comments? Probably not.
That I don't know. But I used to see a girl who, like, this was years ago, in the early 20s, whenever Instagram was kind of like first starting off.
In the early 20s.
In our early 20s.
The early 20s. We are in the early 20s.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
2020s.
2020s.
My grandma calls it what does she call it?
The second 20s?
2 aughts?
2 aughts.
Like 2 aught.
Oh.
Or something. She calls it something funny. Then I'm like, oh, it's so old. I don't know.
Well, anyway, she used to post a lot of like, she
calls, sorry.
Go ahead.
025.
025. That makes sense. Because it used to be like.
She might have been around in 1912. Just kidding. She wasn't. She's not that old. She's 89.
I'm like, that would have been, 100?
No, she's 89 though.
Wow.
So
that's cool.
She's alive and kicking. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyway, well, the girl on Instagram, when she would post, captions were like the big thing. And so she didn't want to clog it with all these hashtags. So she would do the first comment. She would comment on her own post and then be like ... and then return way down and do a lot of the hashtags. So it was like you had to click see more to see what she actually wrote, but it wouldn't clog her cute caption. So I don't know. It's worth a try.
I don't know. It's just annoying because I really like hashtags.
Yeah. Maybe they're not as useful.
I
think it's just like the words that you use.
So I've read videos on both, or watched videos on both. One was like, hashtags don't matter anymore. Like, only use 2 or 3, which is probably why they're doing this now. That are like most to do with your video. So the algorithm, or like they said, they really don't make people find it more. Like, but use the most likely ones that people will find it, and use a couple only. But then we've had some videos that were like barely getting any views. And then I went and changed the hashtags and added more.
Oh.
And they got more views.
Well.
So I don't know, but now they're limiting me and my creativity.
Dang.
Dumb.
Is this so interesting?
It's just like, y'all are gonna be like, it's really listen, folks. We have a lot to talk about. A lot just can't be shared on the pod because we would get in trouble. And trust me, if you're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys share plenty. We do. But, there's still some stuff that has to stay personal. Yeah. And those are for phone calls. Honestly, after the week we've had with like Thanksgiving and birthdays and then the husband's truck breaking down and me just being with kids nonstop for a week. Like, you're just here to enjoy the drink with us. And that's what we always say, is that this podcast is meant to be like a drink shared with your friends. Well, that's just what your friends talk about. That's what we do. We sit and we chat. We chit-chat.
Oh, so today we went to Maddie's. I know, I feel it creaking under me too. I'm like, all of a sudden we went to Maddie's new doctor today. Well, she's a PA.
Sorry, one more side note. My grandma can't say the word testicle. She says testicle.
Oh,
testicle.
That's funny.
She's very educated. She was a teacher. She says testicle.
Like adding just extra.
It just doesn't come out right, and it just makes me giggle every time.
How did that word even come up in your conversation with her?
I'm very close with my grandma. I always say she's one of my best friends.
Yeah, mine is too.
We didn't do the one video. Damn it.
Oh, well,
we'll get there next time.
We filmed so many today.
You guys, we got so many good ones. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Just that,
Oh, you had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah. So we had a great doctor, and then she left the practice, and so they were just like, okay, well, here's your new one. And so we have this PA, and she's so young, like fresh out of school. And everyone needs, I used to say people need experience or like to gain experience.
You gotta build it. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. But I'm just like, I feel like with little kids.
I feel like also if you started with her.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, like you guys learned each other from the second you had a newborn.
Maybe I would trust her more, I guess.
Yeah, but when you're coming in after already having an experience with a very experienced doctor, to then go to somebody who's super young and maybe doesn't have kids. Like Kayla said, she was afraid to like use the tongue depressor, and Kayla had to be like, here.
Yeah, I was like, I'll do it for you.
She was like afraid to grab the ear and look in her ear. Yeah. And Kayla wanted to be like, you have to touch her. It's okay.
Yeah. And Maddie was so chill. Like she was great. It wasn't like she was throwing a fit or anything. So that's why I was like, you can touch her. Like you have to do a physical exam anyway. So.
And it could have been her first week.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I almost wish she would have said that, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think we'll be on the hunt for a new doctor.
I don't blame you.
I don't know. I just personally too, I've had new doctors and they're just not confident with my plethora of health issues.
Yeah.
And I just need someone who's going to be like, oop, referral or whatever. Like just make solid decisions. And so I felt like if I was trying to take Maddie to the doctor because she was sick or something, I don't think I would feel that that's a place to go.
Like you could trust her.
Yeah.
And the thing that I think about that is
with a new doctor?
Oh, or? Yes. If she doesn't have children, it's not as easy to understand in your early 20s how much you could possibly love this little thing. I think as you get older and don't have children, you can understand how much love somebody has. But in your 20s, I didn't want kids in my 20s. I know.
Yeah.
I thought they were disgusting little germ things. And clearly you have to like them enough if you're going to be a ped or anything like that. But
she's a family practice. So I think
if I bring my child in and somebody like me who has such bad anxiety and I'm terrified my child is dying, please fix them. I need you to understand how crazy I feel right now. And that if you do not give me direct 100%, this is what we're going to do. And you're wishy-washy on it. Bye. I'm out. I can't do it.
I learned a long time ago that the doctors are
we're trying to watch how much we say because, and you guys don't know, it's because we cut it out and stuff. But now whenever we talk on the phone, we'll be like, we will say, I was thinking that. Why do we do that?
The generation we grew up in,
I guess.
Anyway, I learned that we hire our doctors. You know what I mean? So it's okay to switch them if it's just not the right fit, because that one might be a great fit for somebody else. And I am just like, oh, I just need a different personality.
And we loved ours, our original ones for our girls. And then we needed one local, as my insurance sucks now. And all of a sudden it was, instead of $25 for an urgent care visit, it was $256 to find out we have an ear infection. So I was like, well, we got to find one that's closer so that we can see them same day, because College Station is far from us now. Then when I found a place and I said, do you take same day? And they said, yeah, we do, but you have to switch to us completely.
Just without even ever seeing him the first time.
I was thinking, I'm like, what if I hate you guys?
Yeah.
What if I don't think you do a good job?
It's like, you're asking me to be in a committed relationship with you? I haven't even met you.
This is not even a blind date yet.
Yeah.
And then Rusty takes the kids. And you know how it is when dads take the kids. Like, Rusty's a great dad, let me just say. But when it comes to a doctor's appointment, they don't get the details. And especially somebody like me who has the anxiety, I need to know the details. And I was like, well, how was it? How were they? Were they good? Did you like them?
We need to know all the details of, like, what's their personality like? Did they interact well? Did they ask questions?
Did they seem warm? Did they know what they were talking about? Yeah. Did they push anything? And he's like, I mean, it was fine. It was a doctor. Okay. I said, was the place clean? Did it look good? Just a normal doctor, Hannah.
No.
And I said, okay. He goes,
we need details.
I don't know. She asked how many times she's had ear infections. I said, like 8. And he goes, no, I told her like 5 or 6. And he goes, but she said if she has like one more, she's going to have to get tubes. And I said, okay.
So she's had one more than the 5 or 6 you told her. Already.
Which
one is this, Lemmy or Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
And then, wow, she's had that many ear infections already.
And Lemmy had so many too. But then, so for like her 2-year appointment, I guess, or 2.5-year appointment, Rusty had to take the kids because I had just started my new job. And so I was like, you got to take the girls, okay? Like, you got to get them to this appointment. And he was like, okay. And I had already written the doctor that week asking about melatonin for Lemmy, because bedtimes were taking an hour and a half, like fighting us constantly. And it wasn't just it's just a growth spurt, or what do they call those?
What's a setback? Yeah. Not a setback, a relapse. No, regression. Because
everybody's like, oh, it could be a sleep regression. They last up to 6 weeks. Guess what? We were going on 3 months of this, 12 weeks, and it hadn't changed.
Wow.
And so we said, listen, lady, we got to do something, and nothing's freaking working. And so I sent this email. I sent Rusty to the doctor appointment to bring it up again, because I said, we'll talk about it at the doctor appointment. It's this week, so we'll figure it out. Try this first. And we're like, okay. Tried everything, but okay. And he goes to the doctor appointment, and I said, oh, so how'd the doctor appointment go? And he goes, oh, it's good. Okay. I said, what'd she say about melatonin? Yeah, she said go ahead and give it to her. Okay, but did she set like a time limit? Because I saw one video that this mom was like, yeah, my doctor said do it for 8 weeks, and at 8 weeks it should reset their system and you should be able to get off of it. It didn't work for us like that. But he goes, yeah, that's what she said. And I said, okay, so she said 8 weeks. Yeah, babe, she just said give her melatonin and see how it goes, and it should be fine. Okay. So he didn't even say the 8 weeks thing. And then later I was like, so she didn't give a time limit for how long to be on it? Like that video? And he goes, yes, she said like 8 weeks. I told you this. And I was like, oh. And then I'm like asking you a few more questions. I said, what did she say about this? Well, she didn't really say anything. What did she say about this? Well, I don't know. It wasn't anything big. And so I had to literally go in and read the after summary visit to see what they said about each kid, because Rusty's just like, it was a doctor appointment. They were fine.
Do they take, actually, I was always curious about this. So if you have 2 kids, will they do kind of like a joint appointment? Oh, not in the same room?
Yeah, same room.
Same room, and they come in one time, hi, I'm here for Lemmy. And then they come back, hi, I'm here for Brooklyn.
Yep.
Same doctor, though?
Yep.
Why don't you just bang, bang, same room?
No. They stay in there. They just do both kids.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Mean, like, if you have an 8:15 appointment, they'll do 8:15 for your first kid and 8:30 for your second kid.
Yeah.
So they just stay in there and do one kid first and then the other.
Perfect. That's ideal. Because I wouldn't want to go back to the waiting room or have them be like, okay, bye. And then they go out the door and then they come back in. Hi, I'm here for this one. And reset. I have to shuffle.
I kind of feel like this should just be like a short and sweet episode. What are we at?
32.
Oh, yeah.
Prime.
Y'all.
More so, the enjoyment will come from our reels.
And we'll have, so then next week's our last one.
Yep.
Yay.
Before Christmas break.
we're giving ourselves a Christmas break. Like, we're super freaking official.
Yep.
So next week will be 15 episodes.
Wow.
This will be episodes, and then we're giving ourselves a break.
Go us.
That's
amazing.
For the first of the year.
I'll be older.
She will.
I'll be a geriatric pregnant lady. 35.
So old.
Isn't that crazy?
Last week when I kept talking in the video about that I was 34, and then all of a sudden today I was thinking about it. I said,
wait, how old am I?
Am I 34? What if I've been 35 this whole time and I didn't know? No,
I kind of like stopped caring after I had Maddie. I don't really care how old I am, and I have no idea most of the time.
Ask me next year, I'll have no clue.
Yep.
Especially when you're pregnant in the first part of your 30s, you're like,
yeah.
I don't know, how old am I?
I'm in my 30s.
Like, after I had Lemmy, it's like my birthday didn't count because
yeah,
I was
know,
in postpartum.
Right? Yeah.
The pits of postpartum.
Oh yeah, you were too.
And so it was like, I don't know how old I am. I have no clue. That year,
I don't even know how old we were when we had them.
Yeah. I know I was 32 because I was my mom's age when she had me.
32 at birth, and then you turned 33? Or
nope, I was
31. See, same for me and Maddie, because
we were 31. No,
I think you were, because I
turned 2 right after. No, I turned 33 right after.
No, because I think I was 32 going on 33. Yep, I was.
Sure.
Yep, because Lemmy is January of 23.
Yeah. No.
Wait.
No, yeah, 23. And then Brooklyn's 24.
Yes. Okay, because Maddie's 23 as well.
Yeah.
So you were 32 going on 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 32 going on 33.
I was the same.
Yeah.
No, I'm older.
I've been geriatric for years, so she's just catching up to me. Will we know what you're having next week?
We will. I think maybe today or tomorrow. Well, I didn't. I did. My texts have been weird not going through to you. I've had to like retry and resend them. Anyway, my appointment's on Wednesday. And then they said it'd be like a week or two to get results.
You guys won't know until after. Well, you'll know. You'll know from.
We'll tell you.
We'll tell you on Instagram. Because we're going to do it where I bake Kayla a cake with the results, with what it is.
I can't wait.
So if it's a boy, there's going to be little penises all over in the cake. And if it's a girl, it's going to be, who knows?
Bows?
I bet they make vaginas.
Oh, God. Not what I want to cut into.
You take the lid off, it's a big vagina. Like a Yule log cake, but I put lips.
Oh. Then that'll be
it's late and
everyone's like waiting for the reaction. We're like, oh, sick. Ew.
It's a big wiener and balls
so
with like sprinkles.
Yeah. Please no.
I joked with Rusty about that. He goes, "Oh, Lord help you."
Oh gosh.
Well, on that note,
yeah. From our chaos to yours.
Remember, you're doing better than you think you are, and you're probably funnier too.
Bye.
Bye.